Well, it's been a minute, YouTube. We raced at Attica last week. Actually didn't do terrible. It was just me and Brandon down there in Chelsea, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to be messing around with the camera. If you know any young people that work for free, that don't complain, don't mind grinding tires and want to run a camera, send them our way.
Or tires, whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said, tires. Tires and run a camera.
I thought you said camera.
No, I said both. Yeah, I'm not gonna do, they're not gonna stand around and run a camera.
I mean, I guess they could.
So anyhow, we raced at Attica 2 weeks ago now, and we ran pretty well. We qualified, I think, second in our group, 7th overall. We were leading the heat race until I screwed up and hit a rut and jumped a cushion, and then ended up finishing 4th in that. So that put us 13th. I think we started in the show and just, no, 9th. Something like that. I don't know. We started like 11th or 13th or 9th and went backwards. So we just tightened up a little bit too much, and just I wasn't on my game as much as I needed to be. So anyhow, that was last week. We was gonna race Oakshade, but they rained out, and so we just left it in the shop. And it's 4th of July week this week. So there was a ton of racing going on, but we're just kind of up against the wall with projects and finances and all that stuff. So we're staying local for a bit. So we came back to Oakshade, and here we are today. Beautiful day out for a July day. Not real hot unless you're standing in the sun. And we're gonna go get a look at this track, and fingers crossed, maybe they got a little bit of moisture in it. So we'll see what it's like here.
For birthday race next week.
Something kind of cool that the track does every year. I think they only do it once a year, but for sure once a year. They have the vintage, it's like Northwest Vintage American Race Car Association, and it's pretty neat. These are all vintage race cars. I don't know what the cutoff is, probably the 90s now, but these are all cars that are old race cars that raced probably weekly at some point in time, and they bring them out and they basically do a little race here. I'll show you guys some of this stuff. So pretty neat to see some of these older cars. You know, this is what kind of racing was like back in the day. You know, long before our time even. You see and you think, man, some of these guys, you know, you think you're brave. Sometimes you think you're brave, and then you see some of these cars and you think, okay, well, maybe I'm not all that brave as I thought I was. I mean, you look at some of these old, like sprint, what they would consider sprint cars, and you can see, man, there's not a whole lot that stops anything bad from happening. Tiny little roll bar over your head, but you know, you watch some of them old tapes and stuff like that of when them guys would roll and drivers would be flying out of the car, and like, man, that took a different level of commitment, I suppose. So, and look at that. I got the old, they must have got ambitious today. Sell some merch.
Yeah, we thought maybe it was time to finally do some work.
Especially before the Hill Tour race shows up. Everybody wants their merch.
Yeah, you want to be able to wear your, but most of those people probably won't be here that want that merch, but that's all right.
Hey,
You've already sold some stuff tonight, huh?
Got out at your snapback hats, so those people that are buying them today, they're the lucky ones.
The lucky ones. Yeah, so if you see this video and you do want some merchandise and you don't live around here, just shoot us a message on the Chase and Checkers page, and we'll see what we can do to arrange some shipping. So anyhow, it's getting to be about that time. You know, every now and then you get something cool that happens at the track. We had some folks come over that evidently just like taking pictures and must somewhat be fans. I don't know if they're fans or not. I suppose they didn't say they were fans, but anyhow, they took this picture here and gave it to us, and I asked him what I owed him. He said nothing, man. I just like taking pictures, and I like to give them back to the people that I take them of. So I appreciate that. So Daily Dirt Photography, if you're ever on the old Facebook machine and want to check out some cool race pictures, feel free to check their page out and maybe give it a like or something like that. So I just wanted to jump on here because I thought that was kind of cool. But we went and looked at the track. doesn't look half bad. What's your thoughts on it there, mister?
We'll see. It's better than it's been. I'm not 100% confident about anything. I thought this track's fooled me more times than not, where I thought it was going to be okay and it wasn't. So I'm just going to hold my tongue, and we'll see how the night goes. I mean, hopefully either way it don't matter. We found some stuff out. Well, we're trying some new stuff that worked pretty good at Attica. So hopefully we can make it work pretty good here, and hopefully have a good night, get tuned up for the birthday race next weekend.
Brandon, forever the skeptic, you know, but that's what we pay him for, to be skeptical. We don't pay him, so.
First car, late models. First car out there, Alice won the mile.
Rolling out for some qualifying.
so bad. We qualified pretty shitty. Started third in the heat race and ended up second. So that worked out all right. We were the last pill to draw for the redraw, and we drew the one. Or I should say, Carson Kester drew us the one. So appreciate the little man pulling out our pill for us. So we'll be starting to pull this thing. Car was pretty good. We need to be better. We need to be better for sure. Kester was getting away from us every lap and had nothing for him. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get some more speed out of this thing. But it was better than qualifying hot laps, so we made some progress in the right way. Brandon's in there doing Brandon Mad Scientist things. That's about it. So I don't know if I should thank Kester's boy or Mary Chapman, because she was the one to draw before me, and she had a choice between a 5 and a 1, so she pulled Chris the 5. So hopefully we can do something with this one tonight. That's kind of the key, is to be able to capitalize on this. We're starting up front. So what's kind of mad scientist shit you doing in here, bud?
I'm just trying to tune on that shit I'm working on. I'm a little torn on which way to go with it. I gotta make a decision though.
Well, just make it fast.
Yeah.
I need it fast. What's your thoughts?
Well, the car looked good. Just need a little bit.
It drove well. What about you? Sold some t-shirts, did you?
I sold some t-shirts, yes. So if anybody needs some, please let us know.
We already talked about
Sweatshirts.
that.
I know.
Just a
But I'm
reminder.
on the selling streak now.
All right. There's your t-shirt sales lady. But anyhow, yeah. So we'll see if we can do something with this one and hopefully get us a good top 5 finish tonight. Maybe a win.
All right, here we go for the feature. 25 laps, starting on the front row pole. fast here. Come on. Oh, come on. What in the actual... Okay, still 3 laps in. 22 to go. Alright, babe. Come on. Just do it like you've been. There you go. Come on.
note on the feature. We didn't win, but we led 4 or 5 laps of the thing, and then Casey got around us. The track just started slicking off, and we didn't get down quick enough, but we ended up 4th out of that deal. Leaders didn't really leave us. I mean, they got up ahead of us, but I'd say, I don't know, half straightaway or so. We caught in the lap traffic and things like that, but didn't hurt anything. I mean, it was a good race. The car was good. Brandon went the right direction. So very positive night overall. Anyhow, good night overall. Finally, we needed that.
Yeah, just get a little bit. I wasn't sure if I needed to go a little farther for the feature, and I think I needed to go just a little farther with what I did. We'll get it changed up this week and see what we do next weekend. We got a big race, so it's good to find a little speed here before the big night, the biggest race of the year. I don't know. We'll see how it goes next week.
Any thoughts, guys?
Yep, top 5 finish is all we wanted, all in one piece. Not sure who was more nervous, me or Dad, up there in the stands, but good night.
Good race.
Yep.
Any thoughts, lady?
Solid top 5. Take it. I've never seen Brandon so nervous in my life. He's sitting there like I want to do something, but I can't. I just gotta sit here and just let it happen. But solid top 5, so we're happy.
Yeah, it's a little more calm behind the wheel, I'd say, but nevertheless, it's nerve-wracking. These guys aren't slow. But anyhow, we'll load this thing back in the box, beat some panels back straight, show up again next weekend. Hell, if we run 4th next week in the birthday race, man, that'll be a real good night.
That'd be a real good night.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd be happy with like 6th in the birthday race.
I'll be happy just to make it in through the heat race the right way. Anyhow, we're gonna get on off here and load this thing up.